Hello, 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 Scorpios. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing? My name is Patti, and I am an empath, and I'm actually doing your intuitive tarot today, as well as I do intuitive coaching. So if you need any guidance spiritually, that's the kind of coaching I do. And that is done through the divine, not me. I'm just the conduit. So if you ever need any of that, get through your troubles, your trials, your tribunes, or, love relationships, all that kind of stuff. You can always check down below to get the one-on-one information. On my website, I can join the Get Balanced 2020 and Divine Warrior together. I'm excited about that. So it makes it easier for you guys as well. I am using a new Oracle deck today in lieu of my daughter from Christmas. So this is one I really, really like. I like this artist. Put it this way, I love this artist. So I want to say Happy New Year, because you've got New Year coming in this reading this week, and then we also have the full moon that will be coming in this week. Major interesting changes coming, not only with the grand conjunction, but we got the full moon. We're now moving into Aquarius. It is not the age of Aquarius. I'm going to tell you that right now. The astrologers are getting frustrated. It is not the age of Aquarius. It is just moving into Aquarius. Age of Aquarius, they don't even know when Pisces started. That's the beginning. So anyway, so there's that. I'm giving a plug for all the astronomers are saying, like, please stop saying it's the age of Aquarius. So this is for the 28th through the 3rd. And we're going to see what the energies are. So the first oracle out, for those of you that are brand new, is for the current energies. And then for the second oracle, that is going to be for the first through on up. So, all right, what is going on with my computer? I'm going to hopefully it's going to be okay. I'm having computer glitches, and I don't know what is going on. I see that my internet is working, so please bear with me if it does go out for a second. I'm hoping it comes back on. I don't know what's going on. This just started when I was watching the other or doing the other ones. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. So. All right, so we have our first two cards out. Wow, interesting. So remember, this first card is for the energies for the first week, for the 28th through the 3rd. And so it is all about knowledge and healing. So especially this before the full moon, we want to make sure that we are beginning to really heal ourselves for this new year, for the new energies, because it is about movement. Aquarius is about movement. We've been in Capricorn, very stagnant, really stuck kind of energies. But now this flowing of movement, it's sort of have to imagine sort of lava flowing, hot lava flowing kind of a thing. Whereas before the lava was frozen. But anyway, this is how we're moving. So we have to really learn about ourselves. This is a self-examination time. We're in actually the beginning of the birthing canal. So we are actually going through a painful time to learn about ourselves, maybe heal some of that brokenness that we had from the roots of our childhood up, so that we can actually make better decisions and everything like that. And this, I'm not going to say that this is going to be the second energy from the first forward, because this is going to work together. So I'm going to say these are both current energies right now. So the dragon is about strength. The dragon is about power. The dragon is about taking that power within and actually moving it forward and actually bringing it to the surface that we have to create the healing that we need within ourselves, restore and rebuild. And we can do that because the divine gives it. It's just that people around us, circumstances around us that we allow in, cause that to hinder and cause that to slow our process down. All right. Yeah. And it will shut down our intuition of where our path is and where we're supposed to be going. So I don't know who that's for, but this is a time of healing, listening to your intuition. Also, listening deep inside. Go back to your childhood and see if there was anything traumatized, or if there was anything that was happening. Maybe there was abuse going on, maybe not with you, but maybe with parents, or something that you were watching or seeing, which created a totally different perception on how we actually should think healthily and make our choices. So this is where you have to really listen to your intuition. And that actually, that intuition will help you to heal. It will sort of guide you. It's the intuition's like a GPS. Because I used to be that way. I used to be a really freaking mess. I was so messed up. And because my thought process was what I thought was the way I was supposed to be thinking, but because I was sexually abused, emotionally abused, and physically, well, I wasn't physically, well, I was physically abused. You call it sexual abuse is physical abuse. But the thing is that it warped my thinking of the way that I should be making choices and decisions in a healthy manner. I thought they were healthy because that's all I knew, but a lot of the times I would buck my intuition. I would not listen to this. I would not say, nope, I want to do this. And this is like what do you call that? Instant gratification type of thinking where, nope, I want to do this. I want to do it now because it's going to make me feel happy right now. It's sort of something that's missing in your life, to be able to be patient and wait and gather and be able to have that kind of stuff. No, I wanted self-gratification right now. But the divine wanted me to go this way. I've got something better for you. Be patient. I got something better for you. Nope, I want to go this way. Got me in all kinds of trouble. So yeah, so we have the King of Wands as your second card out. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is all about arguing and fighting. And this could be within yourself. So the King of Wands is about actually speaking and hearing and articulation of words and everything in that manner. All right. And this does take power. Here's the thing is, you fight with yourself, but the real power is to give in to your weakness and grow that, to make it better, to make it stronger. It's like when we talk about relationships, we sit there and people think, well, I really want this. I would really like this in a person, especially if it's a woman I really would like him tall, dark, handsome, blah, 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 blah. And in reality, the divine's saying, that's not what you need. Here's, let me give you what you need. And then we look at it as like, that's not what I want. But later on, you learn that that person is exactly what you needed. And then actually love can grow from that, because then you realize that your ways were not the real smartest ways to do things. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And patience, like I said. No patience, self-gratification. You got to have patience, patience in your healing, patience in time. Thank you. So they brought up the word grieving, and grieving. If you're grieving, there is no time to grieve. I mean, I've lost my mother to cancer. It was a horrible thing to watch somebody die that way. I lost my brother to, he was murdered. That is another horrific way that he died. However, you have to understand, you have to be patient. There is no timeline on patience. It's what the divine says and what the divine brings to you and that kind of a thing. So what is patient to you will not be the same as patient to somebody else. And it doesn't matter, because it's not their journey. This is your journey. So you're fighting with yourself a lot. You could be fighting with somebody else too. This could be also fighting with somebody that's not allowing you to be the person that you need to be. You could be fighting with your with somebody else about them wanting to change you, and that's not your journey. But this patience is going to take a lot of time and a lot of healing. But you're also going to start to see the good things that you've done in your life, and the good things that you're actually moving towards. And that is something that is for you and you alone. This is your journey. This is, looking over all the things that you have done. Even as a young person, you've done so many things. Don't look at the things that you didn't do and you don't have. Look at the things that you do have and the things that you have done. Because you've accomplished a lot. Even kids in high school. Look at what you've accomplished to get through school, to be able to persevere, to have the resilience, and to be challenged, and to be, in school. And you make it through. Now, whether you make it through with sliding and skipping out and doing all that kind of stuff, or you make it through as a 4.0, it doesn't matter. Your journey is different. Yeah, one's going to go to their purpose quicker if they're living more spiritually, but it doesn't mean that they both will. Somebody who skipped out of school might get to their purpose quicker than somebody who's a 4.0, only because of the way that they're thinking, or where their healing started, when their healing started. Yeah, we have judgment. The way you make decisions, how are you making your decisions? Are you making them earthly? Are you making them spiritually? Well, what do you mean by that, Patty? Well, I mean by, are you looking at things from a circumstantial way of thinking, or are you looking from um, more of a spiritual unseen? So circumstantials is going to be like this. Your life is going to go this way. You're going to be happy. You're going to be sad. You're going to be depressed. You're going to be happy. You're going to blah. Whereas spiritually, it's like, okay, well, yeah, I can deal with that. Yeah. It's more go with the flow and see what happens, what comes your way, the way that divine has. And it goes this way, but it goes this way. All right. And the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Completion. Something's finished. Something's over. So you need to put something to rest. Need to put something to rest. And for 2021, you want to be able to do that. You don't want to carry in old baggage, old hurts, old pains. We all are going to have them, but how much you carry in is the question. So we have the 8 of Wands. Fighting with self. Fighting with self. You got to heal. Somebody's got to heal. Somebody needs to follow their. This is going to be so much strength and worth. And you know what? You're not the first sign this week that this is for. This has sort of been 2 or 3 signs this week. Yeah. King of Wands. Needing to reach out to somebody who actually can help you intellectually, somebody that can help you verbally understand, somebody that you can sort of like a mentor or a father or an uncle or somebody that you look and respect as far as can help you understand through words and through communication. All right. So we have the Hermit. The Hermit is about looking into and seeing, overseeing. This is a Virgo energy. So this is something that definitely you're overseeing, you're looking at things, making sure that things are in a row, ending things, and seeing if you're going to actually begin to heal, or you're going to begin to fight with yourself again. Some cycle has to end. There's a cycle that needs to end. I don't know what that is for you. And you're fighting it because you don't. It's not that you don't want to change. It's just you don't want to have to change the way of doing it. I don't know who that's for. And if you change the way of doing it, you might have a different outcome. You might have a different outcome, and it also might help you in your healing. But again, and you will take your power back, and you will also have strength. I don't know who that's for. Yeah. The Moon, hiding. Something's hiding, or you're hiding. You're actually not being honest with somebody. Or you're not being honest with yourself. And that's where the healing has to come in. Oops. That's where the healing has to come in. If you're not being honest with yourself, you can't expect anybody to be honest with you, because that's a hypocrite. And that's also not only that, you just need to learn to heal from yourself. Yeah. There's also somebody coming towards you with sort of like a love message. Anyway, the love message, that kind of a thing. And this is somebody this is a good feeling. This is a good energy. This is good energy. This is something that it's somebody that knows you, somebody that is actually somebody that is going to be around you, that you have known in the past, and it's also going to bring you love and joy, and it's going to support you in all your changes in what you do. This is going to be somebody that is really good energy for you. This is somebody that is going to lift you up, give you some strength, give you where your weakness is, somebody that you've known. And it also could be somebody of an elder that has that energy, because remember, we have the Hermit, but we also have the King of Wands. So that somebody of elder, somebody who knows how to help you get through this, somebody who's been there, done that kind of a thing. But the other thing is that it's going to bring a newness about you. It's going to bring a healing about you that you'll want to share. It's like you're going to give your testimony, your witness of, hey, wow, I made it through. And then you're going to help somebody else get through that. I don't know who that's for. All right. But this is a really good thing, because you've got a lot of change. You've got something. But the first thing, thank you, is the first two things is you've got to be honest with yourself before you could be honest with anybody else. And you also need to listen to your intuition. The intuition is the divine's GPS. It's also his message way to talk to you. It's sort of, when we sort of shut that down, our intuition off, when we shut that down, we can't hear him. And we do that by not paying attention. If the divine says go this way and you go this way, you just shut that down, because he's trying to show you something, whether it's for you or for somebody else. He's trying to show you that. But when you shut that down, you begin to sort of put a cover over it. So that then sometimes, I mean, most of the time people tell me, I can't hear anything. I don't even know if I have intuition. You do. It's just you've squashed it so much now. You've got to peel back each cover that you put on it, because you didn't listen to it until you can actually hear it again. Does that make sense? Yeah. But this is good. This is when you again start to be honest with yourself. Start to walk and be honest and catch yourself. Catch yourself, because it is going to take strength. It is going to take courage to back up, stop the train, and to say, you know what? Let me retract that. I've learned to retract. I'll say something and it's like, I'll go back and the next day and say, you know what? I'm going to retract what I said, because that really wasn't right. That really was sort of off, because this is my journey. It's not your journey. So I see your perspective in it. And this was my perspective. But I'm going to retract that. And it's okay to do that. A lot of people think they can't go back and say, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Well, then you go back and you correct it. Why is that so hard? A lot of people think, oh, I can't do that. Then it makes me look horrible. No, it makes you look like, okay, you made a mistake and you're honest. And it's like that people respect you even more. So those are good things. And it also brings you to a different level. It also brings you a different level. So yeah. Anyway, that's where that is. So this is Scorpio has been your reading. You let a little bit of homework to do this week, but this is a really good start for the new year, because healing is very good. The full moon that is coming, that you're already in the energies. If you're watching this, like I said, I recorded on the 27th. We are in those full moon energies, getting ready to come in. Time to get rid of, especially for 2020. Get the luggage, get the baggage, get the garbage, put it away. Don't, it's time to put that to rest. When you see the death card, it's time to put it away. It's time to stop and get rid of it, because something new is coming, and you cannot bring something new when you're still carrying old stuff in, because it affects the new. You can have a fresh new start, fresh new thing. And that's why I think the divine put the intuition first as your first card out. So remember those energies on the 29th and on the 1st. And also, too, on the 29th, don't forget, I do have a full moon reading. Going to be a little shorty. But on the 1st, come and say hello. This is going to be a fun time for you guys. This is for you to come and ask your questions, your comments, feedback. Maybe pick a card. Tell me what you want. You can ask questions. And this is where you can come also, too, to say hello, tell me where you're from, maybe meet some new people, but also bring a friend. Do bring a friend. I would love you to. This is going to be a fun time. I will do a reading if you guys want me to, but this is for you. If you want me to pick a card, or if you want me to answer a question, if you're curious about stories about the supernatural and what I've gone through in my life. This is a time for you to ask questions, and because I don't get a lot of time to talk and share, I'm doing so many videos, and then I'm doing my leather work, and then I'm doing travel, so I'm doing a lot. So this is a time for you to get to know me or whatever you want to know. All right, especially about the divine, or especially about supernatural, paranormal, dimensions, planets, all that kind of stuff. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated with somebody. This is a serious time, I think, for you to really do some self-reflection and also self-examination and be honest. When you're not honest with yourself, you can't expect somebody to be honest with you. All right. Take care. You guys have a very, very safe new year. Thank you for all your support in 2020. This is a new venture for me. It is 6 months now that I've been doing this. So I thank you for all your support. I'm going to keep doing it. I love what I do until the divine says no more. But I do this as a conduit for the divine. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve. Be safe. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support, for all the likes, shares, subscribes. And I really thank you. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.